James, honey, did something happen to you? After we got separated in that long hallway? Are you confusing me with someone else? You were always so forgetful. Remember that time in the hotel?
Maria?
You said you took everything, but you forgot that videotape we made. I wonder if it's still there.
How do you know about that? Aren't you Maria?
It doesn't matter who I am. I'm here for you, James. See? I'm real.
Mary. Could you really be in this town?
In my restless dreams, I see that town, Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday, but you never did. Well, I'm alone there now, in our special place, waiting for you.
I got a letter. The name on the envelope said Mary. My wife's name. It's ridiculous. Couldn't possibly be true. That's what I keep telling myself. A dead person can't write a letter. Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago. So then, why am I looking for her? Our special place. What could she mean? This whole town was our special place. Does she mean the park on the lake? We spent the whole day there. Just the two of us, staring at the water. Could Mary really be there? Is she really alive? Waiting for me?
Okay, now that that's over, I can finally talk. So yeah, welcome to my Let's Play of Silent Hill 2. I'm playing straight off the disc. There might be a little hitch in here and there when my crappy little USB portable disk drive thing, when it's attached to this this PC I got, you know, struggles to keep up. This is my actual copy, you know, my real copy of this game. Hold on, I gotta edit the options here. It didn't save. I can't really. There we go. Oh, wait. I want R2. And I want L2 there. There we go. Okay, that should be good. That should be what I want. Okay. I thought I changed these, but I didn't, I guess. Yeah, there we go. That's what I want. Okay, so what do I want to say here? Yeah, I know I picked hard riddles. I'm pretty sure I played with hard riddles the last time I played, so it should be fine. Should be fine. Hope it's fine. This is a very, very personal game to me because, you know, I've really been through the same kind of thing that James has. No, I played this when I was pretty young, way too young to be playing a game like this, but, you know, my mom was kind of, you know, kind of like that. I played this game when I was young, and I probably shouldn't have been, but I did, and I didn't really understand it very much until later. I didn't even beat it until, like, way later. But you know, it was great, and it really opened my eyes and kind of was probably very formative. It inspired the kind of horror that I like, the kind of thrillers that I like, the kind of storytelling that I like. Some of the storytelling that I like. Games like FF7 inspired, like, you know, a lot of the storytelling that I like. I played that when I was real young. It was like one of the first real video games. I might have played an arcade game here or there. I don't remember. Not that arcade games aren't real video. It's like console video games, you know, like a more elaborate game than an arcade game. You know, a game with a beginning, middle, and an end, rather than, you know... Well, I guess, you know, Metal Slug has a beginning, middle, and end. You know what I mean. A game that's like 30-plus hours long. You know, it's not like a couple hours for one run-through. And, you know, that and this, both very formative for my tastes and everything, and... You know, so this is the first Silent Hill game I played. And it's very personal to me for that reason. It's nostalgic, it was formative, holds a special place in my heart, which is why I can't be full-on contrarian and go, no, Silent Hill 3 is the better one. Even though, I mean, you know, this is the boring choice for, like, your favorite Silent Hill, but I mean, it kind of is, you know? I mean, it's the favorite because it's divorced enough from the other games, you know, like, plot-wise, and it's got about deep shit, you know, psychology and stuff, so the people who titter on about video games being art the most, love to hold this up like, you see, video games are art, and they have good stories. But now the people who say, see, video games have good stories, and they have since at least 2001, those guys I'm on board with. But see, this is why video games are art, people, I don't know, man. Look, I just played this, and I was like, oh yeah, okay. And I just kind of implicitly knew video games were art after playing this, so, you know. But point is, it's a really good game, and it is really good for a reason. The reason they remade it recently is just because, you know, they wanted to capitalize on the fact it's the most popular, and it is. People say, "What are you talking about?" No, it's not. It's like, yeah, inside your insular bubble, it's not the most popular Silent Hill game, but to normies, is the general public, yeah, Silent Hill 2 is the most popular one. I think it sold the most too. It really pushed those PS2s. People bought this console for it. You know, it was a pretty popular game. Like with Final Fantasy X, and you know, and Metal Gear Solid 2. They were really big. Although, yeah, Metal Gear Solid 2 got most of its popularity later on, but still, you know, like this. Yeah, I mean, like this Final Fantasy X and Metal Gear Solid 2 are like some of the best games to come out in 2001, and it was a stacked fucking year. But yeah. Now more back to about this game. Explaining anything, telling you anything really would just kind of ruin it. You kind of just want to go in. So here we go. You know, we're at the. You can't go this way. We can't go this way. This is the way to town. We're trying to go to town because, you know. Well, looks like we're gonna have to go down past the observation deck, take this road down here, because this way is blocked. As you saw, we're looking for Mary here. Photo of Mary, from when she was still healthy. And we got a letter from Mary here. It's that same letter. You know, it's the one he was reading on the dock there. Promised me you'd take me there, but you never did. Mary died of that damn disease. Was it 4 years ago? I think so. 4 years ago. Look at how I'm making like, ooh, slidey slides. But anyway, yeah, so, gonna be playing through it. I'm going for the believe ending. So I'm gonna have to keep my health topped up, you know. Make sure I got all that going. Make sure I don't examine Angela's knife. There's some things I need to make sure to not look at. And just generally, I also have to try and keep away from Maria. Don't wanna hang out with her too long, because then I'll get more points towards the Maria ending. So let's just go. I mean, we gotta go look for Mary. I mean, the leave ending sounds pretty good, right? You know, you leave this fucking place. You don't really wanna stay here. Is there a stay ending? That wouldn't be very good. Sorry, I shouldn't fuck around with the basic camera angles in this part. Yeah, see, there's gonna be some hitching from my disc loading, but just have to deal with that. I hope YouTube's compression doesn't fuck up the film grain too much. I can actually change to traditional controls here. Maybe and I don't think I've ever actually played it without tank controls. Let me try it, see how it feels. We'll switch back if I don't like it. Oh yeah, hold on. Well, let me show you the secret options menu. You press R1. Ooh. You can change the blood color. You can make it black or purple or green. I'm gonna keep it red. But I kind of like black too. It makes the monsters seem more, you know, monstrous because like the bleeding weird black ooze. Yeah, see, here's I can rotate. I can rotate by rotating the stick. It's easier for some areas like this where, you know, you're walking down this road. Oh. But see, then it does stuff like that where, you know, because I was holding the other direction when the camera angle changed. Can you hear that? Am I hearing things? What's that noise? We're just taking this stroll on down to Silent Hill, you know. It's see, I don't know if I want to do the 3D controls. They're more awkward. I'm gonna change back, actually. I just don't care for them. See, that's why we needed a remake. You could play with proper full 3D controls. Oh yeah, see, there you go again. You know, if this gets to be a problem, I might just scrap it and, like, do something else, but, you know. Yeah, I am emulating it, but I'm using, you know, my real disc, so what's the problem? No problem there, officer. As you can see, there's no snow anymore. There's something in the well. What's that? Looking at this makes me feel like someone's groping around inside my skull. Gives me a weird feeling. That's probably going to show up on the recording. Oh well. Like I already said, I'm emulating it, but it's my disc, which is why there's so many little hitches. So it's my real, authentic, Black Label PS2 copy of Silent Hill 2 that I luckily have before it became way too fucking expensive to own. Seriously, Konami, it's time for another try, another stab at a Silent Hill HD collection. Come on, baby. Silent Hill 1 through 4. I know you can do it. Just straight ports, basic ports. We don't even need anything fancy. You know? Oh, who's this? Who's this over here?
Excuse me,
Oh, I'm sorry. I
No,
was
it's
just...
okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost.
Lost?
Yeah. I'm looking for Silent Hill. Is this the right way?
Yeah. It's hard to see with this fog, but there's only the one road. You can't miss it.
Thanks.
But
Yes?
I think you'd better stay away. This, this town, there's something wrong with it. It's kind of hard to explain, but
Is it dangerous?
maybe. And it's not just the fog either.
Okay,
It's...
I got it. I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
No, I believe you. It's just... I guess I really don't care if it's dangerous or not. I'm going to town either way.
But why?
Because he's got nothing else left to live for.
Someone.
Nothing to lose.
Who is it?
Someone... very important to me. I'd do anything if I could be with her again.
Me too. I'm looking for my mama. I mean my mother. It's been so long since I've seen her. I thought my father and brother were here, but I can't find them either. I'm sorry. It's not your
No,
problem.
I hope you find them.
Yeah, you too.
So as you can see, voice acting in this game is also kind of odd and off-putting.
Aren't you looking for someone?
That's right.
You could just go back and talk to her, and she's like, what are you still doing here?"
What is it?
Oh. Nothing. Sure is quiet here, huh?
I guess.
I guess. Not much for conversation, are ya?
What is it?
Oh, just wanted to show those because, you know, they're kind of rare-ish cutscenes. You probably wouldn't see them normally. You'd just continue on. Man, it really is hitching up, huh? But I mean, I don't know. I kind of want to use my disc anyway. Seems more authentic, even though that wouldn't happen on PS2. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, is it? Anyway, yeah. So, that voice acting is definitely intentional. I'm not saying that these voice actors are amazing generally. There are definitely a lot of line reads in the more, let's say, sober moments, I suppose, of the game, that are way more natural and do not, or at the very least, do not sound like that. So that strangeness is intentional. It's more, you know, the dreamlike atmosphere. I'm not saying that the voice acting is like, oh, it's actually really, really good. I'm just saying that, like, or that it's bad on purpose. I'm saying it's what people who have, who are plebs, would say is bad. Because they don't care about the artistic intention of it. I mean, it's not like it sounds bad either. It's just, like, not what you would traditionally call good acting. But, like, it's not like it's like, grating, or it doesn't negatively impact the experience, which is what I consider bad, right? Like, what, for example, like, scenery chewing over acting is technically bad acting, but in a lot of movies, it really makes the movie way better, you know? Like technically, all the acting in Face Off is terrible, on a certain level. I mean, because they're all horribly overacting. But it's good because that fits the tone of the movie. And it's only if you have a very boring, rigid definition of good and bad, where one thing is always bad, one thing is always good. Only classically trained Shakespearean acting is good. You know, obviously that's not how most people work, right? So I think that the voice acting in this game is, in fact, good, because even if it wasn't intentional, which it clearly is, it lends to the surreal and dreamlike atmosphere of the game. Because everyone just seems kind of weird and all. Plus, everyone is supposed to be kind of weird and all. You don't really pick up on it, but yeah, like, when you hear the way Laura talks, she kind of talks a little bit more normal. Not great because she's like a child actor, but she talks more normal. Whereas, characters like even James, your protagonist, act a little weird because there's something wrong with him. There's something wrong with everybody in this game. They don't expect you to think that this sounds like normal, natural, like, how people would talk, right? Sorry, I'm ruining this cool cinematography here. Of you stepping through the gate of hell. This is about it. This is the point of no return. They try to replicate this in the remake with its, new 3D camera to make it look kind of cool, but I mean it does, but it's like it's not as good as the way the original looks. Look at all this automatic camera movement too. Yeah, as you can see, it's really got to load a bunch. Maybe I'll just switch to, a downloaded copy. I mean, a totally legit backup rip that I'm definitely gonna make with this disc. Or maybe find some setting to like load the whole game into the emulator before we play for next time. I don't know. But for now, we're just gonna continue on with our lone solitary trek to Silent Hill. I could run through this, but it's like, it's such a bits to build up, man. It's Kino. Whenever that hitches, I'm hearing from my disk drive over here. I might try to find some way to not do yeah, I'm gonna see about it, because wow, oh my gosh, it's still doing it. Yeah, because if that's just gonna keep happening, I don't know if I could really play the game like this. But I also don't want to redo this commentary, so Uh-oh, some Z fighting. We're already experiencing the horror. We're almost there. So as you can see, probably already, this is a more somber kind of game. This is closer to like a horror thriller than a full-on horror movie. Like the first game was, It's a somber, kind of very bleak, melancholy looking, horror story. It's very psychological horror most of all, first and foremost. The horror really does kind of take a back seat, although it does start to get more horror-y, really, really later on here. Where is everyone? There's nobody here. In the remake, you can go into this. Can't go into it here. That is something, again, I liked about the remake, is that there's more explorable areas. Seriously, where is everyone? I mean, I guess they're not out because of this thick fog, but wait a minute. Are these marks blood? No, what's that? That doesn't look good. That shadow just now. Very similar opening to the first game, but it's gonna diverge quite a bit here in a sec. Let's see, is there, am I remembering this right? Maybe not. I feel like there's a health drink around here. Oh yeah, there is. New quality of life feature. When there's something you can pick up nearby, your guy will be all like, "Hey, what's that?" Turning his head to be like, "Hey, look, take a look." Blood goes down this way. I guess we'll follow it. It's the only living thing I've seen around here. So yeah, I'm not doing any no save runs or anything, or trying to get a quick time for this one. I'm just playing this normally. First LP was kind of a challenge run. Wanted to get through the game real quick, just kind of show it off generally. But this one is going to be a more, you know, laid back, casual, and thorough playthrough of the game. Gonna try and take my time. Although I will, you know, I will pretty much just head right to where I need to go. Cut out a lot of the traversal parts of the game. Get to the meat of it, the spooky dungeons. The radio has also been upgraded. You didn't think it was scary before, did you? Hearing that noise. Well, how about now? James? Hey. James, there's, it's right over there. The fuck is that thing? I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. No tutorial prompt, you just gotta fucking know.
Is it dead?
What the hell is it?
What the hell is it?
Man, I don't know. I know what it's called, but I don't really know what it is. Dead. Could it have been that creature? Whoops, hold on. What's going on in this town? I wish I knew. I still kinda don't.
Oh yeah.
No one really knows.
This thing broken? What the? I'd better take it anyway. I might need it.
So, the monster design in the first game was alright. You know. I mean, but it was pretty basic, right? You know, it was, It was just, you know, like a zombie dog, pterodactyl thing. I need to make sure to examine this several times for the ending I'm going for. So, look at this little blood trail. Little bloody footprints. If you know the twist, then you might know why. What the significance of that is. Here's another update. I can move the camera around a little bit in view mode. Look, I can wobble my head. Oh, I don't want to be here. Ugh. Anyway, the monster design in the first game was alright, but now the monster design is really good. And it will continue to be, with the exception of like the weird knife wheel thing from 3 that kind of looks stupid. But yeah. Even the kind of dumber looking monsters in Silent Hill 4 look pretty good. I believe that's where I'm going to call it. Yeah, ooh, we're at 38 minutes even. Alright, well that's a long first episode. See you next time. Yeah, you know, as I was saying, monster design is going to be a lot better, more scary this time. In general, I think the game is a lot scarier than the first one. Though Silent Hill 3 really takes the cake with that one. Oh boy does it. So, things aren't going great. You know, we aren't any closer to finding wife, and there's a weird monster and a dead guy. Ain't nobody around. What's going on? Guess we're gonna have to find out. See ya.